There are three things in sun salutations. One is these steps, memorize the 12 steps. There are always 12 steps in sun salutations. Each step represents each zodiac sign. There are 12 signs in the zodiac. So traditionally, as the sun travels each of the zodiac and completes a year, you have 12 steps, one for each zodiac sign. Okay, so that's tradition. Once you learn it correctly, focusing on each step, how to do it, understanding it mainly, allowing the neural pathways to get created so the brain sends the right messages to the motor and the sensory nerves. Once that is established, that begins the benefit for the body. Now, how does the mind get into a state of focus? How does the mind get entrained? How does the mind feel calm and peaceful at the end of your practice? When you bring rhythmic breathing into the sun salutations. Okay, so when you learn initially, you're focused on the 12 steps, how the body should be, how my right foot should be, where my left foot should be, how my hips should be, and so on and so forth. So it's not easy to bring breathing into the practice. So first get the body and the 12 steps out of the way. Once you understand that, learn that, put that aside. Then now practice the 12 steps with your breath, breathing in and breathing out. The simple thing is every alternate step is inhalation and exhalation. It alternates between each step, and we'll come to that in a short separate video that will follow this shortly. So that benefits the mind. So you got the body and the mind covered in a sun salutation practice. What about the spirit? So when we chant the mantra, there is a whole science behind these sounds that were engineered, if you will, by the rishis, by the yogis, thousands of years ago, because they figured everything is sound energy, a vibrational pattern that is set in your brain. It helps the gray matter in the brain to expand, if you will, in modern terms and modern science. But in a true spiritual sense, that energy of the mantra tunes into the sun. There's particular energies and particular mantras that are chanted, particular bijakshara, seed form of sounds. And we will talk about that again in a separate video. But when you bring that into your practice, when you say that, and then you focus on that mantra, then you're bringing a soul into your practice. And that energizes and brings you spiritual energy, a sense of spiritual upliftment. And then with continued practice, there's nothing done overnight. Nothing is ever, in spirituality especially, but with nothing is gained overnight. But then with regular practice, systematic, consistent practice, and that is why we do this as a mandala, you begin to slowly create inroads into your spirit. So this is how a sun salutation is helpful for the mind, for the body, and for the spirit. Thank you.